Standup Comedy, your host and MC, presents Comedy Appetizers, a podcast where you will find short comedy sets, stories, and funny bits from the famous and not so famous. Here is your host and MC, Scott Edwards.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. We have a special bonus show for you, and this is some great live stand-up comedy by one of our friends in the business. He worked the club for many, many years. In fact, he's a Sacramento native, so one of our locals. His name's Del Van Dyke. He started off as an opening act, worked his way up to headliner, and as I mentioned, was a regular at all the Laughs Unlimited events. He did the TV show, the Laughs in the Park concerts, our concerts at the California State Fair, and of course, a regular at all three of my clubs. Anyway, I wanted to share some of his stand-up comedy. This is from his album called Del Van Dyke Alive, but it was actually recorded live at my club. So let's listen to some comedy by the very funny Del Van Dyke. Right now, the headliner, the star of the show, one of the best in the business, one of Northern California's favorite. You've seen him on MTV's Half Hour Comedy Hour. Let's hear it for the star of the show, Mr. Del Van Dyke. Come on, everybody!
So how we doing? People getting married, birthdays, special groups. Why do people do that after they drink? Does it feel good? Would you do it after you make love, baby? How was that? Saw the dumbest commercial on TV today. They have a commercial for frequent urination. They have a pill. And the pill has side effects. And the side effects are vomiting, headache, nausea, dry mouth. I'd rather peel myself. That ain't no trade-off. And the second dumbest commercial is the Carl's Jr. commercials. The one with the hamburger dripping all over the place. And you know why it drips? Because they let little, skinny, petite models do these commercials. They need to let somebody overweight do this commercial. They ain't gonna drop nothing. They'll catch it before it hit the ground. If nobody's looking, they'll dip their French fry in it. God kissed it, the devil missed it. You guys still party a little bit up here? Do you? On Sacramento, partiers? Yeah. You ever party so hard you drive up to Burger King? I mean, hard. And you pay your money at the first window and just drive off? Dang, I'm still hungry. Have to go get in line all over again? It was your last $4. Can I have a sandwich, please? Then they got cars out there on the highway that put our life in danger. You ever see cars you shouldn't even be on the road? I saw a car trying to get on the highway the other day, and the wheel broke off as they were trying to get on the highway. What is on their mind? Test your car, people. When you get up to speed, take your hands off the steering wheel. If your car veers right, veers left, you need an alignment. If the car makes a U-turn, take your ass home. That's a sign from God. I saw a car on the highway, it just caught on fire. Cars just don't catch on fire. At some point, you gotta smell some gasoline. He looked like he was riding with his buddy, like, hey, man, what's that smell? I don't know, let's go to Reno. I feel lucky today. You ever ride with somebody who doesn't have very good brakes? No, you know why you don't know? Because you never ask people when you get in the car. You never go, how are your brakes? You just hop your happy butt in the car. I'm riding my buddy, man. He came into a stop sign. He blew by the stop sign. I go, what's wrong with your car? I looked over, he was pumping. It'll stop in a minute. I'm like, when it stopped, take my butt home.
Hey, that was Del Van Dyke, recorded live at our club. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of comedy here on Comedy Appetizers. Hey, this is a fairly new podcast at short form comedy. If you enjoyed it, please tell your friends and share it around. And if you get a chance, rate it on Apple or Spotify. I know I'm asking a lot for a short version show, but hey, it is comedy. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with another great Comedy Appetizer show. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Comedy Appetizers. Be sure to share with family and friends, and we will see you this Sunday for our regular podcast, your host and MC, and again next Friday for another episode of Comedy Appetizers. Bye.